Good day, gentlemen. Big video today. Why do men feel so disrespected in the dating and relationship landscape? Not just personal, it's societal, and it's global. Let's go. Yes, gentlemen, today we are breaking down the unrealistic standards and the lack of accountability that so many women are conditioned to have, and what to do about it. First, if you're brand new to the Remarkable Man Project YouTube channel, welcome. We're glad you're here. The Remarkable Man Project is your place for leadership, empowerment, and the straight goods for today's forward-thinking men that want to level up and go to the 2.0, the remarkable man within, to engage your authentic masculine power. Because, gentlemen, you can see this everywhere. We are living in a complete clown show, upside down, woke agenda world. And what's missing is true, authentic masculine leadership. Now more than ever, this world needs remarkable men. My question to you is, will you be one of them? I'm also the author of my groundbreaking book, The Remarkable Man, Champions to Women, Heroes to Children, and Brothers to Each Other. My friends, it is the book that started this movement. You can get your copy on Amazon today. Click the link in the description. And I'm also the founder of the Remarkable Man Project School Community. Click the link in the description and I'll give you some more details towards the end. All right, let's get into the video. You know that no matter where you're at right now, there is possibly a feeling of disconnect. Now, I know that there are some amazing couples out there. I know several that are wonderful. There are women that are truly striving to create this environment for their husbands. And the husband is definitely creating that environment for his wife. It is truly the king-queen dynamic, and they are creating empires together. They got the memo a while back on what it takes to be in a strong, healthy, and sexually dynamic relationship. Unfortunately, that only represents a very small percentage of the experience a lot of men are having. And I probably can assume that because you're watching this video, you're in the category where you are just kind of fed up about what's going on out there and your experience with it. The dating scene is a clusterfuck. The relationship situation is going south in so many ways. And so many brothers that I know are dealing with a sexless and loveless relationship. A lot of this has been in the works for a very long time. Now, you might be thinking, what do you mean, Dwayne? What do you mean in the works? I'm only in a 5-year relationship or a 10-year relationship. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm talking about society as a whole. There has been an agenda to separate men and women, to create a divide between men and women. Whoa. And you can feel this. You know what I'm talking about. You're going, oh, damn, Dwayne, you're hitting this. That's right, I am, because this is a truth. There has been an effort from the powers that be. You might think it's a conspiracy, but as you know, most conspiracies have been found to be true, especially in the last 4 years. We know that we have been duped in so many ways. And the biggest agenda is to make sure the family unit is destroyed. And this goes back 30, 40 years that they have been working at making women's empowerment the focus and the dumbing down of men a focus. We know that the masculine energy has been hijacked to be vilified, shamed, shunned. And this is where the beta man shows up because he is afraid of expressing his masculine energy. It's not masculinity that's toxic. There's assholes whether you are feminine or masculine. Wow. And this is why I can't stand the word toxic masculinity. It has just been bastardized. It has been a branding PR stunt to make men feel less than. And it's working. And so many women right now are feeling that sense of entitlement and empowerment. And they've been doing this through our school systems, whether it's elementary school, high school, or of course, the college campuses. And you know how woke they've become. When women become old enough to start dating, they've been conditioned from almost day one to have this sense of entitlement. And here's a great clip to describe a message. This was the Roseanne Barr show. Check this out.
David, you better tell us what you're fighting about.
Yeah, because it's no fun till we can take sides.
It's kind of a long story. Basically, before I could stop her, Molly kissed me. I didn't kiss her back, but Darlene broke up with me anyway. I was completely right, and she was completely wrong.
Well, David, it really doesn't matter who's completely right and who's completely wrong. See, it's your job as the man to apologize to her.
But it's not my fault.
It doesn't matter.
So what does she do?
Well, she gets to forgive you.
She's the one who's wrong.
It doesn't matter.
All right, fine. I'll just go up there and apologize my guts out, take all the blame and pretend that I'm wrong. At least I'll know I'm right.
Now, I get this is a comedy, and this is what they do. They use comedy as a way of circumventing the seriousness of it. You see the laugh track, when a guy is wrong, ha, 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 and you just have to accept it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, which means a man's honesty, his truth, his feelings, it doesn't matter. And so girls are watching that too, and they're going, only I matter. And my story matters and my feelings matter. A man's feelings don't matter. So gentlemen, women are being conditioned this way. This is through our pop culture. It's planting a seed. And you wonder why this disdain and this hatred actually comes from. It's been programmed. And here's another one. It's a Heinz soup commercial. No, I get it's just a soup commercial. But what it's saying is that a man is not going to be able to satisfy you quite like a can of soup. Notice the timing. And there he is sitting back thinking that he has just nailed this in the sex department. No. And so there's a conditioning that this is how men show up, and women need something else to feel satisfied. And you wonder why there's so little sexual tension. It's only when she wants it, or if you're in a situation where you have to beg for it, you have to grovel, you have to be something less in order to get it, and then she throws you a crumb every once in a while. Gentlemen, that is a sign of an unhappy woman. And no matter what you do, and I've done a video previously about the challenge of being in that 90%, doing everything right, doing everything good, and only that 10% is all she focuses on and now uses sex as a weapon. That's not love. That is not love, brothers. Now, here's another one. And this is the message that they want men to have. And this is a Tide commercial.
Hi, I'm a dad mom. That means while my wife works, I'm at home being awesome. I know there's a lot of moms that are out there that look at my unique mixture of masculinity and nurturing, and they find it quite alluring. And I know that there's dads who are out there who are astonished with my ability to dress a 4-year-old. But here's a real kicker. I can take even the frilliest girl dress and fold it with complete accuracy. Boom. And with Tide Boost, I can use the brute strength of dad to mix with the nurturing abilities of my laundry detergent. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go do pull-ups and crunches in the other room. Tide Boost is my Tide.
Can you imagine? Dad mom. Like, it's not good enough to just simply be dad. They have to emasculate the point so that he has to have the word mom in his own title as a dad. I'm a dad mom. And there he is doing the folding like he's a boss, like that's going to carry favor with any man. Not only that, it's certainly not carrying any favor with any woman. That beta energy is what they're trying to sell. That's right. They want to sell this. They want men to pick up this vibration. This is the trap, brothers, that the Hallmark cards and what marriage counselors are expressing. And yes, there is an agenda in a lot of marriage counselors. Remember, some of the clinicians, like the one who are coming out of the traditional school system, they're conditioned from a woke mindset. And so a lot of the counselors that are working with couples are conditioned to carry favor towards who? Yeah, the woman. Or she's been conditioned to see the man as wrong. Now, there are some amazing counselors out there. There truly are that are really getting that, oh my God, the men are trying so hard. The men are doing all these great things. And she is the one that has all the issues and challenges. It is a challenge out there. And I want to share this final video with you. You may have already seen it. Chances are you have. And this is the construct that men are having to deal with when it comes to helping a woman deal with her issues and challenges. As you know, we are there to fix the situation. That's how we're hardwired. But we're told that we need to come from the heart and listen more. And it's one of the most challenging issues that we men face. However, there is a level of emotional intelligence that we as men can benefit from. I'll get to that in a moment, but check out this video.
It's just, there's all this pressure, you know? And sometimes it feels like it's right up on me and I can just feel it, like literally feel it in my head, and it's relentless. And I don't know if it's gonna stop. I mean, that's the thing that scares me the most, is that I don't know if it's ever gonna stop.
Yeah. Well, you do have a nail in your head.
It is not about the nail.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, I'll bet if we got that out of there...
Stop trying to fix it.
No, I'm not trying to fix it. I'm just pointing out that maybe the nail is causing...
You always do this. You always try to fix things when what I really need is for you to just listen.
No, see, I don't think that is what you need. I think what you need is to get the nail
See,
out.
you're not even listening now.
Okay, fine. I will listen. Fine.
It's just... Sometimes it's like there's this achy... I don't know what it is. And I'm not sleeping very well at all. And all my sweaters are snagged. I mean, all of them.
Yeah, that sounds really hard.
It is. Thank you. Ow!
Oh, come on. If you would just...
Don't!
Right? And I get that this video is to bring some humor into the reality that a lot of men are faced with. At the end of the day, it's still incredibly frustrating, even when we have to take a knee in order to be of service from the heart. Remember, the first video doesn't matter, just doesn't matter. So we have these standards that we have to pacify. You know, the narrative of the women, they deserve everything, and has often overlooked the importance of mutual respect and effort. Very few women are coming to the table with this level of mutual respect and effort. So relationships are on a slippery slope into the abyss. And yes, men and women are in this ever increasing divide and this separation, because the expectations in dating and relationships are so different. We as men, it's simple. Great food, sex, and peace.
I have goosebumps, people.
But for a woman to provide that, it's akin to being, we're so misogynistic, we're so entitled, and yet it's the reverse. I've said this so many times that the word narcissist as a means of expressing who men are, it seems to be the default when there's a divorce or a breakup. A man will often lick his wounds, go silent, and wonder what the fuck happened, where she is berating him to everyone that'll listen. Absolutely everyone. He is pulled over the coals, and yet it was her that created a lot of this drama. So what do you do? How do we shift this? How do we turn this around? Brothers, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if it can be turned around.
Inconceivable!
If you are in a relationship right now and it is sexless, it is loveless, it is a struggle, it is a grind, it is frustrating, it hurts, there's a long ways for you to go in order to turn this around. Now, it can be turned around. However, you've got to go with your gut. You got to go with your feelings in regards to, is this woman worth it? Have you seen signs of true love? She's got your back. When the chips are down, man, she is your rock. And you felt that at the core of your being. There's moments when you have been deflated and, oh, there she is, just breathing life into you. She has provided so much peace, joy, and connection when you have needed it most. Is that a truth? Have you been there for her in your heart? Not because you felt obligated, but it was just, oh man, we're so connected. We're so dialed in. Of course, I'm going to be her rock. I am her champion. Damn it. And yeah, we're going through a bit of a rocky patch, but I know she's got it within her. And we've made a commitment to making this relationship work. Said this in the previous video. It is the only thing that is going to be a salvation for your relationship. And it is the level of commitment that you both have made. When I say lean in, brother, lean in. It is the level of commitment that you both have made to each other and to the relationship and to the family. When you have that, now you've got a chance to turn things around and make things right. But if you can feel it in your core that it's slipping away and no matter what you do, it's not going to work, my friend, if you're not getting any sex, if you're not getting any intimacy, that close connection, and you feel deflated, you feel that your sense of worth is being eroded with her, it may be time to face reality. I'm just telling you how it is, brother. It may be almost impossible to salvage it, especially if you are the one that's constantly wrong and having to apologize for you being wrong. Do a check down. When was the last time she sincerely apologized, that you felt it at your core? That'll be an indicator for you. If you've been waiting a while, that's an indicator. Now, what if you're dating and there's challenges and issues going on? Hear me out. Dating is quicksand. It just is, especially if you have met online. You know the algorithm. You know that online dating is completely set up for women to succeed, but men to fail and flounder. And the older you are, if you're plus 40, good luck. If you're over 50, damn near impossible. It's a pipe dream. Here's the other piece. If you're playing any of these games in regards to, oh, I'm going to wait a little while. I learned not to text right away, which is good. You want to leave a little bit of mystery. But the longer you leave thinking that you are going to carry favor, there's others. Chances are she stacks 6 other dudes. The more attractive she is, the more plates she's got spinning. So be mindful that if you think you are going to play a game here in regards to creating some form of status, then in most cases, it's going to fail, especially if you're like 3 or 4 dates and things are going great and you decide to go, I am going to leave a little bit of mystery and not contact her for the next 48 hours. Great. But ask yourself, what is that serving in regards to what is it that you're trying to connect and build on? Chances are communication is going to be the factor. My brothers, I do want the best for you. And as much as I recognize the shit show that relationships and dating is right now, and the divide and the entitlement that women have, I am a fan of relationships. I am a fan of love. I am. However, if you truly want to be in a loving, nurturing, sexually dynamic relationship, You're going to have to let go of her showing up in a certain way. You need to create the environment for her to do so. And you do that at the beginning with your values and boundaries. This is what happens. This is how I run. It's like you're literally going, you know what? Second date here. Have you ever had a relationship owner's manual? So instead of you and I assuming what we like about each other, or what we like about, me liking about women and how I want them to show up, why don't we get on the same page and have some fun with this? Let's get a couple more drinks because this is going to be fun. So and then you find out about how they show up, and you can ask them, okay, so is there a vibe here? Like, are you picking this up? Is this a good thing? And yeah. All right. So in your truth, how many dudes are you spinning right now? Be honest. I can take it. You do it with a smile. Oh, and she could be embarrassed. What do you mean? I can't tell you. Oh, come on. We're friends. How can we be drinking buddies if we can't do this? Have some fun with it and get on the same page about what commitment looks like, what honesty looks like, what love looks like, all these pieces, as long as you're doing it from a frame of control, a frame of being in your masculine. And anything she comes back with, it doesn't freak you out. It doesn't get you off your game. You laugh about it. Really? Okay, I get it. That's a pretty line in the sand. I get it. And I kind of have the same line in the sand. So you see where this is going. I think we have some potential here. You're building it from the ground up. I'm not saying it's going to work every time. When you do this, it's so fucking refreshing because you know what you want, and she's going, damn, no one's asked me that like that. Now you know that there is an underlying agenda to destroy the relationship dynamic, to fill your head with the idea that women are the enemy. Pretty much mission accomplished. Yeah. The manosphere is full of MGTOW now. And most guys are like, fuck it. I am so done with feminine nature. Why bother? What's the point? I'd rather just hang out with my bros and enjoy my life and feel the peace. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Women too are going, fuck men. I'm done. I'm done with men. So the system won. The system won. Too many women are just unbelievably angry at life, at men, and they're wondering where this is coming from. And yes, it's their childhood wounds, their programs, but it's also the agenda that's been seeded for the last 30, 40 years. It's the message that they're getting. And if you if you tell a lie long enough, it becomes truth. And our society has fallen for it. And then we're more divided than we ever have. So my brothers, there is hope for relationships out there, but it takes a tremendous amount of work and desire to make it happen. I hope to God you find that one that says, you are my champion, and you're able to build an empire together. And it's going to require you to be in your authentic masculine frame, unapologetically. It's who and what you are. Anything less is a lie that you have bought into. You are a remarkable man. You are fucking amazing. You've forgotten that. And I'm here to remind you how incredibly remarkable you are, brother. You deserve to be happy. Hope this was of value to you. Let's get the conversation going in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback on this. And no, this is not the definitive answer. There's no real solving feminine nature. It is what it is. And we have to realize that there is a way for us to either go around it or straight through. And if you choose to go straight through, you have got to be in your frame. It's important that you do not go down this road on your own. Know that there's support out there. That's why I encourage you to join the Remarkable Man Project school community. There you'll find an international group of amazing, remarkable men, all striving for the 2.0 version within a place of leadership, accountability, tools, resources that you need to level up your life. As well, I invite you to get the book, The Remarkable Man, Champions to Women, Heroes to Children, and Brothers to Each Other. It is the game changer, the catalyst that started a movement. Get your copy today on Amazon. Click the link in the description. If you'd like to work together and really deepen into the remarkable man within and ignite that authentic masculine power, book your breakthrough discovery call. Let's have a powerful conversation about where you want your next breakthrough. You'll come away with a crystal clear plan for what's next, and we can explore it for a fit to work together. Link in the description. Like I said at the beginning, we're in this crazy clown show, upside down woke agenda world. At no other time in our history, this world needs remarkable men. My question to you is, will you be one of them? Enjoy the rest of your day. Be good to yourself. And remember, you're not alone on the journey. At the Remarkable Man Project, we've got your back. Cheers.